Zero Dam has had a huge update, adding a vast network of underground tunnels to the map, allowing players to traverse around the play area in a multitude of new and interesting ways. Today, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about this new area, including all 8 different entrances and exits, how to get from the south area to the north, and also where to find the 2 new secret protocol crates added to this area, which will give you 2 brand new gun skins completely for free. If you want to see how to get all the other secret crates on Zero Dam, then check out my Zero Dam All Secrets Guide video. And if you enjoy this one, then drop a like and a sub, and let's jump straight into it. So we're going to start with exploring the new south part of the new underground area on Zero Dam. This has 3 different entrances. And the one we're looking at here is located at the substation you can see just outside Major Sub by this truck. This is what we're going to call the southeast entrance. There's another one central here, and there's another one in Cement Plant over here. If we make our way inside, then we can go down and explore through. There's not a whole bunch of loot down in the tunnels. They're mostly used for traversing across the map, giving you alternative routes to make your way to different areas where you want to fight or counter fights or pick up loot there. But there is a little bit of loot you can get, and there's also some secret crates you can acquire whilst you're down here. So you can see once we're down, we move into this central area. And whilst there's this big south area to explore, there's also a big north area to explore. They're actually separated by this tunnel in the middle, which is locked by a keycard. I do have that, but we're going to go through that in a minute once we've looked at the south area a bit more extensively. But for the time being, if you don't have that keycard, you're stuck just in the south area, and you can only use this to move between those 3 entrances that we just mentioned. Your little raised area here, this area can be looked down on if they've got that keycard and gone through that door, but they can't get to there from admin, and we'll cover why in just a minute. If we move through a bit further, we're going to go now towards the central exit point, the other tunnel. You can see sometimes there's going to be a mission here. There's a big safe where you might be able to pick up a safe breaker mission. And if we make our way upstairs, there's a couple of different routes you can take to get through all of these spaces. See this ladder here just comes from that same point. Really interesting area and good for fighting. But as you can see, like I mentioned, not really much in the way of loot down here. We'll make our way over to the cement exit first, actually. You can see it updates the mini-map. If you open your map, you can see these little underground areas marked here. And whilst we're going through here, I'll actually show you where the first of one of these secret crates you can acquire is. There's a few little side rooms where you can do a little bit of looting here if you like. We're not going to worry about that today. The first of the secret crates you can acquire is up through this air vent here. So if you look on the map, this is just to the north of the bridge here. You can see on the top, on the surface side, that's where the bridge is. We're just slightly north of that in this area here, between cement and the central entrance to the caves. And if you go through this vent, you're going to find SPC D7. This is a QJB 201 skin, and you can see that's that skin there. I've already got this crate, so we're just going to chuck that on the floor. And there's no other way out of this room, so once you're in here, it might be pretty tough to get out. There's a couple of crates you can loot as well if you want to do that. So making our way back out, we'll just continue up and show you where you get to cement. If we just keep making our way up this way, again, there's a couple of different routes you can take. We're just going to go up and show you the top side here. This is upper cement, as you can see, just opposite, mind the rocket man, just opposite the big containers there. Underneath this area, you've got this big ramp down. And the area that we didn't just go through was just another route from where we were before. You see there's a zip line here. You can also walk along the bottom and you can find loot here. In fact, this is the second time that I found this exact thing here. Basic fuel. That exact item was there last time I came across, which is kind of interesting. But you can also zip line backwards and forwards if you want to do that. There's a few random zip lines down here. This definitely isn't the weirdest one, but we'll have a look at some others in a minute. So if we make our way back, I'll just show you where the central point is in these caves as well. And then I'll show you how you get from the south area into the northern area. So we're back in this central area now, and if we make our way through this door and head around the corner, you can see we've got a zip line. This goes all the way up to the top, and then we're pretty much outside. We go around this corner and we're out at the central cave entrance. If we just pull this up on the map, you can see we're here. You can see these pretty clearly on the map. The northern ones are a bit less clear, but the southern ones, certainly this one, is very clear on the map. So now we've had a pretty good look around the southern area, let's have a look at this keycard. So to buy this, it's called the Underground Passage keycard. It's a 20-use keycard. I think it cost me about 250k to buy. And by using this, it lets us go into a really big central area here. There's no other entrance to this. This is the only way in. So if that's not been opened, then there is nobody in here. And as I mentioned earlier, you can get up on this bit. If you use that keycard, you can get in and you go up here and you can shoot down if you wanted to. But of course, the door underneath you will be open. This area here is pretty big. There's a few bits of loot around you can grab. You can jump around through these middle bits. There's also a few bags and toolboxes and stuff like that dotted around to the sides. You can see we've got a toolbox. And just generally quite a big area. We've got a zip line there as well. And if you make your way up that zip line, or if you go up these stairs to the side, then we'll get up to this computer control room at the top here, which has a computer case and a couple of other bits you can search in it. And if we look on the map now, you can see we're in this big central area, and this has taken us right up towards admin. And there's even a zip line you can use on the ceiling. If we can hit it, we kind of missed it, but you can go back down on it. Not sure who decided to install these zip lines, but I like it. And then we can make our way through here, and there's yet another crazy zip line going along this corridor. So you can actually get up here quite quick, and where this takes you is what is basically an entrance into the northern underground area. And this is one way, so once we go over here, we can't actually come back. So you can use that keycard to come from the south area to the north, but you can't use it to go from north to the south. So if you get in a fight here with people, they can't get you, they can't push over here. They could knock you and shoot you through it, but they can't get through this. They have to come all the way around, which is a really long way, obviously. So if we go over here, we'll show you some of the northern areas. So let's go over to one side, first of all. You can see this has already been looted by some players. Now, there's a load of different entrances to this side. We're going to go up this one, first of all. This is one of 3 in West Admin. This is underneath the main stairs. So if you come in this main door where a lot of people come into admin, you've got these stairs on your left. This entrance is down through the red room and underneath these stairs here. There's also another entrance you can use when you go down this central ladder. This can go right down into the underground area as well. We'll just go down here quickly and show you this. So that brings you down to this area. If we run back over to where we came from, and if we run back over and head up top side, there's another entrance we can use as well, which is a one-way entrance. You can't get out that way, but you can come in. We go all the way out here into the building site. You can see there's this new area in the building site outside the west side of admin where there's this tunnel area. And if we make our way in here, you can find this cracked wall we just saw from the other side, and you can jump down from here. You might be able to somehow parkour your way up and out there, but I'm pretty sure that's a one-way entrance only. So that's the 3 entrances on the western side. If we make our way all the way to the other side, back through the big room that we first came in from, we've got 2 more entrances and exits on the other side. You can see we've got computers to decode here, a few more bits of loot on this side. So now we're over on this side, by the way. This is where you find the other secret crate. It's probably been looted. No, it's still there. So this room here, where you've got a big map on the wall, you can see if we look on our mini map, we're pretty much bang in the middle of the eastern side of admin, underground. And in this room, you can just open this door. It's not locked or anything. You'll find this other crate, SBC crate D8, and that has this CL19 skin in it. Again, I've already got that, so we'll leave that right there, and I'm not going to exfil anyway, because we're going to run out of time. But we do have time to hopefully show you the last 2 entrances and exits here. If we go over here, you can see the bottom of one. We can't get out this way, but it's in a bathroom just above us that we'll show you in a moment. And if we run back over to this side, there's another way you can actually properly get out and up into admin proper. If we go up these stairs, you can see they've changed this area here. So if you come in through admin here, normally this door went into a corridor around the corner to some loot. Now it's some stairs that goes down into the underground area. And then if we make our way across this lower floor, the bathroom that we saw a minute ago with the broken floor is this bathroom here. You can see you can drop down in here. And just for one bonus thing that isn't really related to the underground areas, but is a new thing that is very significant in admin, is if we go in through this door now, which has this terrible keycard room in it, and we go round over here, you can see there's now a big old hole in the floor that you've probably noticed if you've been in admin a bunch. You can now go up and down this way, and you can use that to flank this position and get through. So another handy little route to know there. So to recap, that's the 5 entrances and exits in the northern area of admin. We've got 3 entrances to the cave you can use in the south, and then that one corridor you can use as a one-way route between the 2 things. As I mentioned, there's a bit of loot down there, mostly for moving around the map. It makes it a lot easier to try and get to different areas without just having to go through very predictable paths. For instance, if you spawned in cement, you could decide to go straight underground, use that keycard, go straight up into admin, which would have been tricky potentially earlier with other player spawns blocking you from getting to admin. So it's going to be interesting. It could make even more crazy fights at admin because every team on the map can get there quite easily unless you're at very far east or very far west spawns. But I think they're really positive changes. It's a really interesting looking area. I think you can have a lot of good fights down there. And whilst I think Zero Down was a really, really good map anyway, obviously everyone's been enjoying it quite a lot. I think these are changes that were just needed to open it up a little bit and make it a little bit less corridory and give you a few more options for rotations and movement around the map. So that's everything for today. Hopefully you found that useful. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are about the changes to Zero Dam in the new season down below. And if you enjoyed the video, why not drop a like and check out some of my other Delta Force tips and tricks videos. Thanks so much for watching. My name's Ben. We are the Beard Guys, and I'll see you next time.